Welcome back on this channel, brothers. Our signals from last days perfectly worked out. Market cipher beat this green dot perfectly worked out, 7% profits. Also, this bullish divergence which we saw on the 4-hourly, you see perfectly worked out here. And also the bullish divergence on the total market cap perfectly worked out. However, there's some danger coming, and I want to share with you today and exactly explain you why, technically speaking, this could potentially be a bull trap unless we are breaking a certain resistance line. So let's watch right now what I'm speaking here about. So we broke above our daily, first we broke above our weekly EMA, 20 EMA, and about our daily 20 EMA. So this is very bullish, and we can turn these lines right now wide. So we broke above, even though we didn't close right now above the daily 20 moving average resistance, but we are clearly above, and I expect that we will close above. However, and right now you have, please take 1 minute of your attention right now in this video to clearly understand what I'm speaking about, because right now we formed here a bearish divergence. You see here the RSI is going up while the price is going down, and this is crucial for you to understand, because in case this speaks right now clearly that we should see Bitcoin dropping unless we breaking 27,450. So we have to break above our monthly resistance line, above our 20 moving monthly EMA, in order to confirm further pump to the upside. The best would be if we're breaking over 28,100, this when the biggest volume coming. This would be the best scenario. But at least we have to break today or tomorrow above the monthly 20 EMA, or we could see a massive drop on Sunday evening when the Asia market open, or on Monday morning when the US market open, and then we could see a drop down as low as easily 20k or 21,100, because 21,100 we still didn't have the CME gap closed. And also the same we see on the total crypto market cap right now. So what started as a bullish divergence, which perfectly worked out, is right now heading right into a bearish divergence, like you see it here. The RSI is going up while the price is right now going down. So we need right now, this I can delete, the bullish divergence worked out. So we need right now all the signals turning red. So right now you have to be very cautious. Take some profits from your long position, move your stop loss to your entry point, because it's getting dangerous. This bearish divergence will work out unless we breaking again above our monthly resist line, which is at around 27,400, and even better 28,100 above our extreme volume. This is what have to happen, or we will see a massive dump. Also, we see a massive bearish divergence on the S&P 500, which you see here on the weekly even. We see the RSI is going up, but the price is going down, and we are heavily overbought. Heavily. The S&P 500 is heavily overbought, and the S&P 500 is the leading indicator for Bitcoin. In order to understand the movements in the crypto market, especially in Bitcoin, you have to understand what is happening in the S&P 500, because it's the leading indicator. So it's getting very, very dangerous. Be cautious right now. We could see massive drop on Sunday evening, or when the Asia market open, or Monday morning. Also, we see the funding rates right now are getting turned positive. So what were our signals yesterday and the day before, when I told you this is a long opportunity? This was the moment when we bought all the altcoins, when we got into long positions. Right now all the signals turned red. Funding rate, which were negative, turned right now into positive. And this means usually when the funding rate turning positive, it means, you see it here, it's all positive. Except on OKX, they're all positive. It means we should see dump in the market. Be careful right now. I want to see this funding rates getting negative again in order to see Bitcoin further pumping to the upside. So we have all red flags are right now on. All the alarm bells are ringing. However, I don't want to be too much negative. I want to show you all the different options. Right now, the probability for dump is much more than for pump. So be careful. There's only one thing what we have to break, is the monthly resistance line, which I told you, which is at 27,500 right now. However, there is some positiveness We have to watch if it will work out. This is here the MACD. MACD is forming a golden cross. This is when the blue line crosses the red line. Usually when this happens, we see a pump in the market. You see here exactly this happened. We saw it cross and we saw a pump in the market. It not last long, but usually, you see it here, when it crosses, we see a huge pump in the market. So this is one positive thing, but there are right now more negative things. Some more positive thing also, we are still in this falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern. Technically, we have to, again, I mean, it's always the same. We have to break the monthly resistance line 27,500. If we are breaking it, we automatically also breaking the resistance line of the symmetrical triangle at 27,500, which is exactly also the same resistance line. In case we are breaking it, then we can be sure, then we will see further pump to 30K, another 12% pump, because this is the technical price target of this falling wedge. It's always the top of the wedge, right? Also, we are still in this rising channel, which you see here, which is very bullish. But in case we are breaking down, then we can go even. The lowest point which we can go is around between 17 and 16,000. This is what we could potentially go. Watch out for the dollar on Monday when the stock market opened, because in case the dollar is getting further rejected, and especially breaking here this resistance, this white support line, then we can expect that Bitcoin further pumping. Because if the dollar drops, Bitcoin pumps. If the dollar pumps, Bitcoin drops. Watch out, very important. This is how we identified also the pump. I mean, this was one of the signs that we will see pump, because we're getting here rejected. I mean, the tendency is more likely that we are going further down and Bitcoin will pump. However, just be careful. Watch out for all the signs. Watch out for the funding rates and so on. Let's switch right now the topic, or it's not switch the topic. It's the big perspective right now, because we see the US commercial banks total deposits, and the deposits at US banks falls by 75 billion this week, the largest drop since March bank runs. So a little bit dinner, it means less people deposit money, as you see it here clearly, deposit since March, since Silvergate and so on got bankrupt, deposit money into their bank, which means effectively the banks cannot lend out more money or cannot put the money into bonds. The business of banks works, you give them money, they put your money into bonds. This is how they make money, or they lend it out to somebody else and make money on the interest rates, right? But if people deposit less money, plus we have US commercial bank lending decreased by 40.6 billion this week, the second biggest drop since the great financial crisis. It means less people deposit and less people want to borrow money, because we are in a crisis in the financial, or in the bear market right now. The banks are actually, they literally cannot make money right now, plus all the bonds which they invested in are right now crashed. So we could see potentially, or there's a very high likelihood that we will see more banks falling. And if we see more banks falling, the stock market will drop and Bitcoin will drop also in the immediate short term, even though it could be a hedge against this inflation, right? I mean, be careful right now. This is the very big perspective. It's not the immediate short term. Immediate short term is also very dangerous, that this could be a bull trap right now. We have to break 27,500. In the big picture, watch out. We could see some more drop coming, even though we could see right now in the midterm pump to 35, 36K, and then we could see massive drop if the US, some more banks are falling, which is very obvious that it will happen, and the real estate commercial crisis, which is also ahead, which we spoke yesterday. Let us quickly watch Binance under investigation in France for aggravated money laundering. So they tell Binance is suspected of illegally providing digital asset service to local customers. Is it FAT or not, we don't know. This is also some news which you have to keep in mind in your back or forehead, or like where you want, in your balls, because this is some danger. Just careful. Just take some risk out of your leverage trades. If you have some open, take some profits, because we made profits, it's good, but be careful right now. Let us quickly watch the whole market and look how green the whole market is. If we are watching the 7-day percentage change, SUI 23% pump, oh my god, Aptos 17% pump, Phantom 15%, Gala 15%. I mean, I don't want to tell, I told you so, bratans. In our group, I wrote you when I bought, when the coins dropped and everyone started crying, oh, we are going to shit. I bought, and I showed you also what I bought, and it paid out. You see, by SUI is once again the winner of this pump challenge. It pumped another 7%, which bring us a total of 26% profits, which we made in the last few days. We even outperformed the last 7 days because we catched perfectly, nearly perfectly the bottom. Also, another coin which we bought, I mean, we bought all of them. We bought also Phantom. We made on all of them profits. Gala has been on an impressive run. We added up 10% in just a few days. Before we made 6.8%. So all in all, we made 16.8% on Gala, which also we outperformed the 7-day, because we also here nearly catch the bottom. In this Telegram room, I always write you when I'm buying, because my goal is, we have right now only 10 months left to building our portfolio for the bull run 2024-2025, which will happen after the halving. The big picture, never forget, never ever forget to watch the big picture. We have only less than 1 year time to buy our favorite altcoins. So therefore, I show you here which altcoins I'm buying for my portfolio, because the bull run is starting with the halving. I mean, some people say right now is already the bull run, but what is safe after the halving? April 2024, we will never see Bitcoin or altcoins as low as we see it right now. So we have here this time frame or time window of this 10 months till the halving, where we have to buy on dollar cost average into our favorite altcoins. If you want to join the Telegram group, link is down below. Here, this is a Telegram bot, which will guide you in this Telegram group, bratans. If you want, join it. If not, if you're not watching the long-term perspective, bratans, please stay away from this group. This is nothing for you. Probably what is something for you is this $3,000 long or short leverage position. This is how we outperform, for example, the market here in the last days, right? Be careful right now with longing. It's more probably a short opportunity. Be right now very careful, but do always your own research. I just can tell you what I'm doing, but I'm also not perfect, even though the most of the time you have to do your own research. But thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later.